Hey guys, it's Benji here. To welcome you to another Pro Cycling Manager video, and on this one we are continuing our Pro Cyclist mode with the Giro d'Italia again. It's the third of the 5 episodes relating to this race, and we are still in the pink jersey, so let's hope we can survive another episode today with that jersey among our shoulders. We're starting off with a bit of a flat stage. We have a semi-hilly parkour at the start, but it really pretty much flattens out towards the end, so this is going to be a sprint. We're going to do the same thing we've done in every sprint so far. The second one of today is from Rimini to Forli, and it is kind of semi-hilly, and I don't know what to expect because this looks like a stage that a sprinter would survive, but in Pro Cycling Manager, sometimes a hill rider still attacks with about 10 kilometers to go on these kind of stages. Now on to the more enjoyable part of this episode. We've got two amazing stages at the second part of the video. The first of the two is the finish on the Monte Abetone, and that has the Monte Cimone in here. This one is a bit more difficult, and I think the next stage is even going to be harder because we've got a finish on the Monte Zoncolan, 9.3% average, 17.8% max. I can't wait, but first we'll have to venture through the flat stages. And that said, that is this one. Plain and simple, survive till the end, 4 kilometers. I think that's roughly where I want to go with Chateau, and I'm going to do that on effort cursor. 3.5, that should be enough pretty much. Come on, Whitens. We need a good lead out. Oh, energy gel, my bad. Gonna try and launch in about 500 meters. Technically now, to be honest. Should I wait a bit more? I think I'll go. Whitens launches. We've got riders like Caruso and such on our wheel. So, I'm not sure what is going on, but it's not exactly the sprinters that are there. And now they kind of are gonna try and come around. We're not the sprinters, so I think they're coming on the right. There we go. We're gonna finish somewhere in the top 10, and that's going to be a solid top 6, I think. So I'm pretty happy about it. We might as well be a sprinter at this point. Gaviria takes the stage. I don't think anything happened for GC. Let us take a look. No, I don't see any differences. Bardet still on 44 seconds. Ardea still on a minute 24. 6th position. Buhani finishes 10th. Then again, we used all our sprint men on us instead of Buhani, so in the end I think that's still good from Buhani. It's better than his real life results at least. Here's a stage with a bit more importance, I'd say. It's classified as a hill stage. I don't see it that way. I feel like sprinters can definitely hang on till the end and sprint for it on the finishing line in Forli, but I do think that some people will try to attack near the end, and if that happens, we need to be ready and try and attach our wagon in their wheel. That's my plan. Let's hope it works out. A bit of an odd move considering the profile, but I've put my whole team at the front and I'm gonna try and work pretty hard on the next 2 climbs. With a bit of success, we might be able to drop a sprinter or two and reduce the possibilities of an actual sprint. I don't know, it's just a bit of a tactic. It might just not work at all, but at least we try something then. Well, I can tell you that strategy totally backfired. We've lost everyone. Vincent is about to drop at the back of the peloton, so I bet he's not gonna survive. But we did reduce the group quite a lot. We've got 30 people left, kind of 70. I think this group is splitting up in half in this downhill, but I don't think that will last too long, that gap. Now, we are in a good position for the race itself, though that I think that the breakaway still has an opportunity as a lot of domestiques are gone here. Now Gaviria's still here. We've got other sprinters that are still available in this front group, so in the end I do think it's gonna be a bit of a sprint, but yeah, you never know. We are ready, and if someone attacks, we're gonna try and add ourselves to that row, and hopefully it turns out okay. Looks like the breakaway will end up taking this stage. Not that big of a deal, but it looks like the pace in the peloton is also quite low at the moment, so I'll just try and punch in an attack if I can get past Genier here. There we go. Attack incoming. Formolo is trying to follow. I'm going to... Can I aerodynamic? No, I can't. Is that because I am still attacking? Yes, that is. I'm going to try and use aerodynamic positioning and just pretty much go all out towards the finish line as much as I can here. Energy shell. We've got 20 seconds on the peloton. I don't think this is going to work. Let me be clear about that, but I'm just trying something because I feel like we can have some fun with 4K to go. We can try and get some time, even though it looks like the peloton is closing in with Kelderman. really trying hard to do so. When the sprinters start sprinting, that's when I'm gonna get caught, I think. But yeah, splits might happen in that second group. If I look at it, that is good. We're causing something there, so this is positive either way. Seri trying to catch on to our wheel. I'm gonna start sprinting. That's not gonna be that great, but we are having a gap here, but I doubt that will count. I don't even see any important people back there as well, so it's not too important. Not a top 10 this time. I am curious what happened with that gap though, because I said there was no gap, but there was clearly a 30-second gap at the bottom of my screen. PCM might have taken it away again, but if not, Ardia lost time, so let's take a look. I think it's the same. Yeah. Why do these time gaps keep disappearing? Come on, Pro Cycling Manager. It's a 30-second gap. That would have been 1:54. That's a bit disappointing. Casper Pedersen won. I didn't even notice, to be honest. Now, we did finish somewhere in the top 20. No, 21st. I don't know. I feel like this was a real gap afterwards. Ardia would have lost 30 seconds. A bit sad, but we've learned to live with it through Pro Cycling Manager. Imola to Monte Abetone. This is a more important stage, that's for sure. We start off with the Montefiorino, 8.4 average, 11.3 max. Then we go on to the Passo del Radici, 4.7 average, 10.5 max. A smaller one, the Cimoncino, 4.1 average and 6.1 max. Then the biggest one, I think, the Monte Cimone, 7.5% and 13.5 max. And we finish off on the Passo del Abetone, not the Monte Abetone. I'm not sure what the difference is. 6% and 10.7 max. Okay, that's some serious climbing. Either way, I think we are ready. 100% fitness. We don't have our small illness anymore that we had on the team time trial last time. I don't think we had it on any stage since then, to be honest. So we cured quickly. And it looks like we have a +2 race day condition as expected. Because of the weather. No, favorite race. This is our favorite race apparently. That's great. We've crossed the Montefiorino, but at this pace we're gonna lose our teammates before this third category climb even starts, the Cimoncino. Because honestly, we've got Vincent and Cardi with some energy left and the rest are just dying. The next climb is starting right now. That is the Passo del Radici. Gonna try and survive. It's not the hardest of climbs. I feel like it's the easiest of the day even. So I guess I'll just stay here. My plan is to be awake on the Monte Cimone. We don't need to put in the assault, so we don't need to do the first attack. That's always my weakness, that I attack too early and then I get swamped by the enemy. But if I can hang on to the others while they're attacking at the top here of this Cimone, then I would have the energy to go on the Abetone, I would say. And that's still a 10-kilometer climb, so I do expect others to wait as well. Honestly, Vincent is quite a good surprise so far. He's been with a lot of energy so far, so if we can... Oh crap, there's sandy roads here. That's awesome. In the descent. In real life, that would cause so much trouble. Either way, we are with 3 people still in the front group, which is pretty amazing for our squad, so I'm happy with that. Let's try and move a bit more towards the front so that we don't get left behind when gaps open up somewhere. The climb is about to start, the Monte Cimone. Breakaway is still like 3 minutes ahead, but I doubt they will make it with this distance to go and the gap shrinking like mad. I think I'll just keep using Cardi for the moment. Vincent can jump on Nasen when Cardi is done for. And looks like we're starting to climb already, and it stays very sandy. I'm curious whether it's an all sandy climb. This is a community-made Giro, so it could actually be true. The wildest imaginations are happening by stage makers these days, and I'm loving it. We've kind of had some blocking issues and I wasn't in time to use sneaking, so I'm having to jump back up a bit through the masses that are falling behind by the pace of Movistar and Biscara up there for Ardia. I hope I can get a bit more towards the front because at the moment I'm a bit towards the back, so if any attack happens right now, I'm so fucked. Vincent's doing alright though. I might use my ability of Super Leader quite soon because he's dying out quite quickly and won't make it to the top. So I will. I'm scared that someone else is gonna try and do something. Bernal, let's take a look at his observation. I can't because I know everything already, okay. He's roughly the same as us. I'll stay positive. He's better than us in my opinion, but yeah, looks like Bernal's better off today than Lopez. If we take a look at Ardilla now, where is he? There. Then he's roughly the same as us, so it looks like we might actually have trouble on these mountain stages, which I'm quite surprised by because we've had like +2 days all around. That's +2 again on mountain, that's 87 if that works out. Where's Bardet? Forgot about him. He's right here. He's still second in GC, surprisingly. And that's a +5 RDC, so that definitely explains. Everybody's got like +5. Oh goodness. That's why they're so much better than us at certain stages. The hell is this? We're riding through the grass now. This is pure cyclocross at this point. Goodness sake. It's quite well made. Yeah, I like the idea, to be honest. Well done. There's the top of the Monte Cimone. Let's see, the break is still up there. Brambilla and Maika. They might actually go for the stage. I feel like it's too early to attack. Should I? Oh, I feel like I want to attack, but it's not a good idea. Oh, what do I do? I think I'll attack. Is that a bad idea? I'm gonna go. Oh no, Benji, what are you doing? Ah! It's not doing much, so it doesn't matter. We've got a bit of a gap. Acrobatic descent. That's not a good idea. Definitely not on this downhill. We're crossing people, but this is not a good idea. I can feel it. Are we recovering yellow in the meanwhile? If yes, then it really doesn't matter that we're spending this much energy. AKA no energy. Looks like Maika's attacking at the front. 22 seconds for us. I do think we're gonna get caught at the bottom again, so this is honestly purely for fun at this point, I guess. Think I'll go 70 and see if the group catches up, because I think they will. We've only got like 25 seconds and let's be honest, that is not enough. They're coming back and it's the Movistar squad actually doing it. Finally, we're back on the roads. That seems like a steep corner. Is anyone gonna try something on this climb? They should, to be honest, but it does not look like it yet. Gonna try and lower my effort towards the least I need to spend, which is 74, I guess. And I hope I've got enough of a momentum to latch on to an attacking wheel of Lopez or something. Even though I feel like Ardia's gonna be the one that does it. Looks like Lopez is still ahead of me. Martin was doing something with that. We've got attacks. Am I ready? I'll follow the wheel of Bernal. Fuck! Bernal, what are you doing? Damn it! I need to follow that attack. Nibli, I'll follow your wheel. Come on, Vincenzo. Bring me back, bring me back. We're catching on to them, but Lambrecht did something there. Come on. Gotta bring them back. Gotta try and work together with these guys. Oh, no, 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 no. This is not good. This is actually really not that great. 3 kilometers. Can I bridge back up? Can I stay in the wheel of Hamilton? That is the real question. I'll use my energy gel pretty soon. Looks like Lopez is dying. And Ardilla is close to that as well, to be honest. Bernal is dying quite... Oh god, Bernal stopped pacing. Lopez is dying. Lopez is gonna suffocate right now. So if I go now with about 92, I can bridge up towards Lopez. Ardia's gonna take the stage though, that's for sure. I'm gonna go myself. We're gonna battle it out versus Bernal for this group. Looks like Ardia's gonna take the stage. We're gonna finish in the second group, which is what I wanted. Bardet comes around again. What a performance. But Lopez is the loser of today, I think. Well, actually, we're all losers because Ardilla is taking 10 seconds today. Out of all the GC guys, I'm very happy that it's Ardilla that takes this because he's the worst in TT if I can remember correctly. So that would be great because there's a 50-kilometer time trial in the third week. So if he comes the closest, I'm honestly not that scared. In GC, Romain Bardet comes a bit closer, 38 seconds deficit now. Ardia's on free now at 1 minute and 1 second. Honestly, in general, this is not a bad stage, but it's not necessarily a good one either. We had some fun in the downhill, but in the end, that didn't really matter. At the last part of the climb, we just couldn't follow because I wasn't on time to respond to the attack, so I responded to the wrong people, and we should really watch out with that on the next stage, because that's his uncle on stage. Let's take a look at the profile. There it is, from Venezia to the Monte Zoncolan. This climb is legendary in the Giro d'Italia, and it is going to be legendary today. I can feel it. It's going to be beneficial for us. It's just in the stars today. We've got the same form pretty much as last time. We're closing towards a fitness peak, but I think it's going to arrive just after the Giro, which will be very sad because then we'll be using it during the Tour de Suisse. So yeah, I'd prefer to have it in a Grand Tour, which is seriously not happening right now. Anyway, stage-wise, my idea for the strategy is quite simple, I guess. It's 12 kilometers to climb. At the finish line, everybody's gonna wait for the Zoncolan, so I will as well. I'll stay near the front, spend the least amount of energy I can, and this time around I'll try to respond to the correct people. Because last time I did not. It was beneficial in the end because Lopez decided to blow up just before the finish line and we got past him. So if he does that again today, that would be amazing. Definitely with that 17%. Then we just fly past. But if we blow up earlier, then it's pretty much game over for a pink jersey in this episode. I hope that we can keep it. I really do. Let's give it a go. We are suffering so hard even with our best climber ourselves here. I don't know, they're pacing so much and it's insane. Let's take a look at the energy of Ardea because I can't believe that I'm the only one suffering. Oh, they are as well, so at least that's something that's beneficial. We're all suffering at the same time. So yeah, we're alone now because Vincent decided to fall on his face. Pretty much amazing, he's directly like a minute behind, so with a bit of luck that group comes back and I've got 3 people. It depends on Biscara's pace, but it looks like that's a bit lacking and they are coming back. That is what I wanted. Let us try and get Nasen on us. Not Nasen on us, we are Nasen. Vincent on us. That's our plan. I need to use my sneaking ability because it seems like people are trying to block me, which is not very enjoyable. The space is too low, so I can move gradually towards the front with ease. 11 kilometers towards the top. I want to be ready. Where's Lopez? Down there. We've got Vincent protecting us perfectly, so that's as beautiful as it can be. With this pace, I'm very happy with the stage overall because that would mean that we stay safely in pink, but I do think someone else is going to try and set the pace in a second and change that. Will Vade start the pace or is it Soler starting to pace? Okay, let's take a look if we are spending too much energy. I feel like we are because we're too far to the front, or are we not? I think I'll stay here just to be sure. Bonifazio moving up. I want to be ready if anyone goes. 8.8 kilometers. Let's lower the energy towards 70 again. And where's Bernal? He's down there. 75 in this corner. Nobody of the leaders is passing us. Gonna move towards the left, as that seems to be the better option on the road here at the moment. Is anybody trying to move past us? Not at all. This is such a tense situation. We've got Ardea in our wheel now. I think he's gonna attack past us soon. I don't care about this Movistar train, but I do care about Mr. Ardea. And the Movistar train is gone, which is good for us. I'm gonna zoom out a bit because I feel like I've not had any proper vision in this stage. We've got Ardea still in the same position. People are moving up. Are they attacking? I don't know, but I'm going to move up towards 85 myself. And I hope I don't get blocked now because it looks like I might. Got blocked a bit, but it's not that terrible. Lower it towards 80. Move towards the left of the road because that's going to be the open area in a second. Lopez is now in our wheel. Gonna try and fasten my speed a bit because I feel like he's about to try something. I'm gonna use my energy gel quite soon, I think, because I expect an attack. Gonna move towards the left because I don't trust Lopez. Let's try and get past Baumann. Here we go, 4.9 kilometers. Really, Sivakov is setting up such a high pace. And he just stops, which is perfect for us. What is he doing? He's having fun with us. An attack is coming, I can feel it. Energy gel, I want to be ready. 85 that. Come on. I think it's gonna be Lopez. I think it's gonna be Lopez. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. Looks like Ardia's moving up a bit. Lopez is really digging on the left there. Not sure what that's about. Ardia on the right of the road now. 3 kilometers. I'm so stressed right now. It's insane. The break is about to win the stage, but that does not matter for us. 3 kilometers. Looks like Ardia is moving up. I need to get ready for that. I want to be able to follow anyone that attacks. Is Bardet attacking? I don't know if he is, but at the moment I'm not in a good position. Can I move towards the left and fix that? I think I can, past Sivakov. There we go. Looks like they're really going for a bit of a sprint uphill here. Bernal at the front now. We've got plenty of energy to make a good final out of this. Come on. 1.4 to go. I'm going to move up towards 90 here. We've got, I think, more energy than the rest. Well, actually, I think we're literally the same as Bernal. We've got a bit more. I can go, I think. Lopez is dead. I need to go. I'm going to go. There we go. We're going to finish in this group, and we're going to be, I think, first or second in the group. Lopez is falling off the back. Ardia as well. Nibali is going to come out on top in this favorites group, but everybody stays the same. It's a good stage for us, I guess. Bardet's losing time, 30 seconds. That's our first competitor on the ranking, which is a perfect Monte Zoncolan for us. Kemna took the stage in the breakaway. That's a bit of a surprise, but I'll take it. Rafa Maika again second on this one. We finish 8th. Nibali is the only favorite ahead of us, so that is a perfect stage on our end. And it just looks better in GC. We've got Bardet moving down towards the 3rd spot. Did Lopez lose time? I think he did, and looks like Ardia did as well. It's like 12 seconds, so it's worth it for us. Already thought that Ardia was on 1 minute and 1 second before this stage, but either way, it's looking good for us. Cofidis might actually end up winning the Giro like this if we can keep it up, because that's the most important part, consistency. Let's take a look at the next 4 stages, which we will be taking on in the next episode. The next episode is full of amazing climbs, and we start off with this one, which is the stage from Ovaro to Araba. I think the next one is the most beautiful stage in this Giro, but I'll go into that in a second. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 climbs in this stage, and that includes the Passo Ferraia, the Passo Giao, Passo Te Croci, and the Passo Pordoi. This is beautiful. The one after that is from Araba to the Plan de Corones, Passo di Campolongo. We've got the Passo Gardena, the Passo di Monte Giove, and the Passo delle Erbe, and we finish on the Plan de Corones, of course. So that's really good looking as well. Very steep, even steeper than the Zoncolan. But this is going to be a harder stage, I think. Then the 15th stage is a bit of a bummer. It's quite a flat stage, though we might use that because we're going to need it after these 2 stages. And the last stage of tomorrow's episode is this one from Spondinia to Bormio 2000. And let's be real here, this is an amazing stage as well. Starting off with the Stelvio, then the Mortirolo, the Passo Gavia, and we finish off obviously on the Bormio 2000 climb. What a stage and what an episode. So looking forward to it. I hope you are as well. I really enjoyed this one, I really did, and I hope you did as well. I think that's about it. Goodbye, guys.